Yep.
Alright, so we get back into part 2 of Grimm Scarlet. The snow and summer.
Dun-dun-dun.
As we get back to the scene, watching as Reeve, you're being pulled up to your feet and basically resting against the building of the watchtower as the watchman's like looking down at you guys, rubbing his head. Oh man, it looks like you guys had a right shiner.
I'm gonna look up, just look him in the eye, and then I'm gonna just bring my head back down. I'm not gonna say anything, just to look. That's it.
Maybe I can go and get you guys a guard if you want.
Are you gonna have to fill out any paperwork?
Yeah, but this is an emergency situation. That'll
Then
be
don't worry
afterward.
about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure my leader will be back soon to help.
Alright, well, we gotta fill out paperwork saying that you didn't want medical attention. So I'll be right back. He says going back inside.
I elbow Reeve in the side. Good going.
I just look at her like, have you seen me?
Did you make sure
That
they filled
elbow
out the
takes-
paperwork? You hear from coming inside as you guys are talking.
Oh, can I check my person for the metal sheet to see if it's still intact?
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh god. Did I just write? Is that how it works? Nope, that's not how it works.
There's a button on the left-hand side in the taskbar. That's a 20.
Oh, found it. Sorry. Yeah.
Checking yourself over, you pat down, quickly looking for the sheet. As Matthias, you watch him pull out the sheet that was found in the book earlier. It seems to be completely fine.
I'm gonna hold this up to her like, good thing we didn't mess this up.
As a black crow flies down and grabs the sheet out of your hands and no.
No!
Put that away before something happens to it.
I would have shot the shit, just like, okay, I would have shot the shit out of that bird. Right there. Okay, yeah,
It would have fallen
good
down,
idea.
shattered.
Good idea, and I'll very carefully put it away again. So are we just waiting for Ardeen?
You look down in the direction since it's still on a straight path that you're able to see. It looks like she is fixing up a tent as another person kind of moves up behind her while her back was turned and looks to be just kneeling down on the ground from what you guys could see from where you're at on the wall.
Oh god. Matthias.
I think our leader is distracted.
Oh. I'm just gonna groan. We should go help her out.
I'll head off towards her.
I'll limp after Matthias.
Alright, so as you guys see that scene and collectively drag your feet for Reeve, the scene switches back over to Ardeen and the unnamed individual with two different instruments on them, as he just finished explaining how she needs to do right by this guy by being forthright with the one that's standing over him currently. The scene kind of turns to look at Ardeen as it looks like her face is filled with a swirl of emotions trying to piece together things that are conflicting with her own inner turmoil with what happened.
Are you still sitting on the ground next to the guy?
I'm kneeling, but he's poised, ready to move around. But he's not relaxed. He's kneeling over.
Okay. I will go and take a big breath and sit down and take out the healing kit and use one use and try to wake this kid up and start talking about what happened.
When you start to take out the healing kit, when you start to take out the healing kit and let's take this inside the tent, get him out of this open area.
Okay.
It's much comfortable for him in here.
I'll go to pick up the kid.
He helps.
Take the effort to do this as carefully as possible. You're able to fix his tent up, so you found his haystack that you assumed to be promptly made for his bed, that he dug out about half a foot out of the ground and filled it with hay. So it's kind of like a square hole filled with hay.
Oh, this is so sad.
And he'll take his shirt and put it back into his pack once after he kind of gets a nice blanket of hay over the kid.
Do I have a real blanket? Wait, I want to see if I have a real blanket. I'm assuming I do, or something similar at some point.
Don't know if you have any in your kits. It's one of those random items I think you have to buy on the side.
Oh, well.
I think if the Explorer's pack maybe had one, but other than that,
and the other packs don't get blankets.
It has a bedroll.
A bedroll? You could give them your bedroll if you want.
Is that that's
it's like a sleeping bag?
Sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have a feel really bad and take it out and lay it over him like a blanket so that he isn't gonna be cold. Is it cold or is it burning hot?
The temperature in Center Hill currently is temperate. It's kind of muggy, but it fluctuates between day and night. The nights can be anywhere between 40 degrees on the worst or around 50, and the days can be anywhere from 80 to 90. It fluctuates.
he looks down at her.
So he doesn't need a blanket. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you're not? Okay.
40 is still cold. 40 is enough to get sick.
I thought you meant it was... Okay, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Well,
give
when you do, he says, he kind of points up over and says, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Just advice from somebody who lives around here.
Why?
You ain't strong enough or clever enough to keep what you own. Then you will have it taken.
There's a spider running across my wall. One sec. I'm so sorry.
Spiders.
There's a spider running across the tent.
As you guys are just speaking, this giant spider comes around and takes the metal sheet off of Reeve.
It's gone. That was terrifying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was huge. It was scary. I'm good.
Did you kill it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Why didn't you just capture it and set it free?
Because I was freaking out a little. It's okay.
Going back to what you were saying, Peyton.
He says, because if he ain't strong enough or clever enough to keep what you own, then you're going to have it taken from you. You're only inviting more trouble onto him. This is fun for him. Trust me.
Okay. I'll put it back. And...
Your heart's in the right place, though. And I appreciate that.
I wasn't thinking. We're investigating this awful thing that happened, and then I got shot at from the top of this roof, and then we tried to chase this guy, and my friend, oh man, he's almost passed out, in a corner on a tent, and I was chasing this guy, and I tried so hard, and then I fell over trying to jump on a wall, and then he got away, and this kid tried to help, and then got knocked out, and it's been a really long
Just
day.
slow down, slow down, slow down. He
Have Matthias not? Oh, sorry.
kind of
Matthias.
comes closer and kind of reaches out a hand, like if you seem to like step away or whatnot, or kind of push back. I mean, he's coming like as if trying to comfort you, but you know, stranger danger or anything.
She's not gonna run away.
Okay.
You seem really nice.
He says, comes sit back next to you and puts his hand on your shoulder blade and says, slow down, it's okay. Here, have some water. He still has kind of his water out and kind of hands you his water skin to drink. And whether or not you drink from it, he just puts it in your hands and he says, alright, slow down. I'm sure this day's not good on any of us. Just, take a breath, get some water, and start from the beginning when you can. How about this? And he takes out his lyre, and then he just starts strumming the strings, and it starts slow and soft. You know? Almost kind of like a breeze that goes through the tent. This melody, as he has a small little harp on his lap, and he's playing it, and he kind of seems lost in his own world. His hair kind of comes down to over his face, and he kind of rocks with the music.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, well, how do you think I should help him? I have healing abilities, I have food I can give him. I don't know how to make this better.
He's kind of humming with the music. You know, you can't give everybody a better life in one day. That's what people higher up kind of tend to think when those like you come around. Thinking big old bag of gold's gonna take us all the way from here. It's a little more complex than that.
I mean, can I at least get him back to how he was an hour ago? Before he got beat up?
There's just some things that when something happens, it makes it. No matter how much we want to go back to those moments before a bunch of chaos happened and gave us scars.
It's around this time the outer flap of the tent kind of pulls up as Matthias would peek your head in as you see a emotional Ardeen trying to... She seems like she's emotionally conflicted as this individual is sitting here, hand on her shoulder blade, looking to just having a heartfelt moment.
Oh, the hand's on.
Oh, actually, no, it's not here.
It's playing the.
He's
playing the instrument. The lyre. The lyre.
Oh, hi Matthias. This is my new friend. What is your name?
looks over to you and smiles and says, "My name's Ost. What's y'all's? Matthias?" And he kind of looks over to.
Ost?
Yeah, Ost.
Okay. Ost.
And he says, "Matthias."
Yeah, I'm Matthias. Nice to meet you. Ardeen, is everything okay?
Did you say is everything okay? I could barely hear you.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I mean, no, but we're working on it.
Did you say what your name was? He looks over.
Oh, my name is Ardeen.
Martine. It's very unfortunate to meet the both of you. He kind of smiles.
Oh,
But I'm sure everything's will be better now.
how's Reeve doing, Matthias?
He's in rough shape.
I'll limp up and I'm like, I'm still alive.
Oh.
He says,
I'm outside the tent though. I don't think I'm fitting anytime soon.
"Oh, can you see him though through the tent?"
A large individual with a slightly gimped tail just loosely
Oh.
hanging on to the side.
Okay, at this point, I get all of y'all's descriptions.
Yeah, you can go ahead and start with Reeve.
I'm a very tall, muscular, burly kind of guy. About yeah, I'm 6'4". I'm early 20s. I'm about 24. I'm definitely a kind of coppery tan skin color, long brown hair, and you can tell I'm faunus because of the large reptilian tail I have protruding from my backside. And also, I look really singed and beat to hell at the moment. Normally, I'm better looking than this.
And Sarah, if you want, I can go over your description if you like. Unless you want to do it.
Yes, please go ahead.
And then the one that seems to be holding a flap is a very thin, but well enough built to be someone that can survive on their own looking boy that has a very deep sage hood covering most of the top of their head, with orange hair coming out from all the different sides of the hood itself. It looks like he has very deep green eyes, and to his side it looks like another weapon that is normally iconic for hunters. It looks like a hunter's weapon that, and just its base design, that currently looks like it's a bow. But the rest of his frame seems to be obscured by this orange sage like hood and cloak combo to see most of his other features. And that would be what makes up Matthias.
And he
Well done.
he says, well, after taking in the two new people coming in, he kind of has a weird look over his face to Reeves outside, and he says, "You mind if he looks kind of over to Artie. Mind if I help him out?"
Reeve?
Yeah.
I mean, Reeve?
It's only something natural that I want to do for you and for coming over here and helping Ted out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get Reeve in.
No, it's fine. I'll go out. And he kind of comes outside, and he's still playing his flute. And then he strums his lyre, not lute, lyre, sorry. He strums his lyre, and these plucking metallic tones kind of flow off from the lyre, and he stands up, and he kind of almost, you're a bit taller than him, but he kind of looks down at your chest, and then he looks down, and he mutters, "Oh, flesh that's been torn and shredded in sins and burned, find my song and turn." And he reaches up his hand, and he just casts Cure Wounds on you.
Well,
As you reach your hand up to me, I'm
For
definitely going to
7.
get a little.
For 7 points.
Oh, goody. Up until yeah. Up until when you put your hand up to me, I'm definitely going to be a little apprehensive. I have no idea who this guitar or string plucking guy is, and I guess I'll feel that little burst of, oh, that feels lovely.
And he'll take his hand back and gives you a small curtsy. And
Thank you, Magic Hands. Reeve.
Not the first one to call me Magic Hands. Us.
I'll hold out my hand, just to shake it.
Yeah, he'll grab his head. He's a scrawny dude, but he takes your hand and he gives. It really, like, it's not so much the strength of his hand he gives; it's just the force of his personality that comes out in his big old smile.
I'll turn back. I'll kind of lean down into the tent. I like him.
me too.
Yeah, he kind of look at your hand and kind of pats you on the shoulder, and he says, "Well, I think we're done squaring." Uh, he kind of smiles and he says, "I'm sure y'all got somewhere else to be. I'll stay here with Ted till he wakes up."
You sure? I feel bad leaving him.
He's got me. He's a good kid too. So he'll pull out of it.
Okay.
It's around this time, as you're going over this, Ardeen, you'd start to get a call rung over on your scroll.
I'm gonna answer it.
As you look at it, you see the image of Knight Commander Yaren on there.
Okay.
Ardeen, hello? Is this thing working? It looks like he's sitting at his desk and like leaning forward as if he's trying to inspect something that's on there, but you're looking at him from that perspective, so it's like, hello?
Hello. Hello.
Erlahal, do you think this thing is on? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi.
Oh, yes. Good. It's been ages since we had to use one of these blasted contraptions. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I just want you to know, the unnamed one that was from the South District, the one that got murdered in the... he's going through his notes. The one that was unnamed. We currently have taken his body and have it on ice back here if you want to investigate that any further.
Yeah. How did you get that?
We were able to get it released and brought back here, especially since I told them that we have some hunters working on the case for us.
Yeah. We will be there as soon as we can.
And it's around this time the door opens and you see his wife come in. It's like, we have reports of some shootings in the Southern District. It's like, as he turns around, it's like, right, I'll speak with you later, Ardeen. Good luck to you.
Wait, actually, sir.
So he turns her back and, getting the papers and getting information. It looks like this one really scrawny kid just goes over and, presses... It looks like he's pressing at something over there as the screen would go off.
Oh. Guys, we're in trouble.
From outside, I'm a chuckle. He'll figure it out eventually.
But good news. They have, the unnamed guy who got murdered, they have his body. So we can go check it out.
Yay.
More dead bodies.
Yeah, not
Yay.
sure if I'm up to looking at more dead bodies.
Well, we gotta do it. We gotta check. I have to check.
We have other things to do first.
How long is it gonna last on ice?
I mean, maybe not very long, but
Do I know how long it would last on ice?
Roll a medicine.
can I assist too?
Yeah, you could just assist to help talk different possibilities, so you can roll at advantage, Ardeen.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Peyton,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
do you have a reference picture for Oust?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I was looking through them a while ago, and then I switched over, finishing out my spell list. So.
Also, where's Schwartz?
I don't know.
Carl dead.
Exploded.
Who are we talking about?
Swartz never actually attended to this area with you guys. You guys went without her.
Okay.
But with that medicine check, Ardeen, you're able to guess that the body itself on ice, I mean, it won't decompose anytime soon, but you probably need to get over there rather quickly if you want to get any information from it before it can get sullied.
Okay. I
The
mean,
reason
guys,
that-
I feel like... Sorry, go
The
ahead.
reason I bring it up is because it's still pretty early in the evening, isn't it, DM?
The sun is down, so no.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Like
for
time
now,
wise,
it's around 6.
yeah, because we still need to go see Edward.
Yeah.
Do you want to split up? And I also, before I say the split up, I bring out the brass sheet. We also need to check this out.
I feel like that can wait till morning.
Okay.
I really want to go see this body before it... I mean, I don't want to. I feel like we need to. So,
Probably.
I mean, I
So-
can go by myself, but I'm also the one who talked to Edward most.
I mean, I'll come with you, Ardeen.
I'll turn to Oust. What are your plans?
he he looked really deep in thought, and I was like, he's muttering something, but then when he said that, he kind of looks up and oh, oh, I'm sorry.
Do you have anywhere to be?
Uh, Not particularly, no. Why?
I mean, how do you feel about solving a murder? Just kind of throwing that out there.
I don't know about how much good I could do, but I'm up for it.
I mean, if
you
anything, go for it.
seem very knowledgeable about the world.
Yes, it's knowledgeable.
Maybe we
Stuff
should
to
tell
do.
him what we're doing.
So we have a lot of things going on right now, but um, we promised that we'd help this man find his lost son, and we promised we'd go tonight. But we also promised that we'd investigate 3 other murders that we also have to do tonight. So if you
3
want
other
it,
murders.
yep, in the city in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, there's. I've noticed. I've noticed that. And, kind of shaking things up around here. That's the same one you're talking about, right? These strange ones?
The what?
Strange ones?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
The strange ones. Sorry, that's what he says.
there were some murders that were strange. Yeah, they seemed pretty strange. They seem unrelated, other than a couple things. Um,
This is not something that should be discussed
yeah.
in open ears, and not at least a good place to sit and a good drink. Though time's a little short on those
Drink?
2 things.
I mean, also, we have people shooting at us, so maybe we should find a place where there aren't so many civilians to be beat up.
That's good. That's a good idea. I mean, I hate to be a bother or whatnot, but if y'all want me to come along and do what I can to help, I'd be glad to.
It'll be dangerous.
Yep.
Not like living out here.
Fair enough.
Kind of,
Well, we could use the help.
I'd sure be glad to give it where I can. And he kind of straightens back up and puts his hand in his pockets, and he uh, he looks over and he wants to go over to one of the someone around who um, he knew that looked after Ted uh, too, like a good bit. Um, is there anyone like that, kind of just a neighbor or anything that was their situation? Do you remember?
Ted was an awkward case. He's been an orphan for a while, and he was like the community's child, essentially. But
Yeah,
not
that's
one to the point that someone would properly take ownership for.
not like ownership, but I mean like someone just kept an eye out, like he did. like.
He wants to make sure we're not
Austin.
just leaving a kid in a tent in the slums.
Unconscious.
He's wanting to. Yeah, he's wanting to approach this person who he knew
Oh yeah, it's
has
like
goodwill.
everybody in this block would like keep after him. Like
Okay.
he's like the neighborhood's kid.
So he'll go over to someone. The next person he says, wherever there is, hey, Ted got shine real good, but
Oh no, not Ted.
he's yeah, he's good though. He's we got him all stacked up in his tent over there. You want to come? You want to come over?
Oh yes. Hold on. Let me get my Mary. Yes, dear. I'm gonna go sit with Ted. Apparently, something happened with everything that was going on earlier. Well, be safe. Of course, of course.
Really do hate to budge in like that. With everything that just happened, we need Ted's smile real good right now, and unfortunately, all this chaos got kicked up, and everybody's.
It's
Unfortunately,
fine.
his smile got kicked away too.
Oust, it's fine. He's everybody's responsibility, and we need to keep our own, and especially in times like this.
Yeah, we can't ever forget about Ted.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. All right.
She would just smile and nod as the man you know him to be, Timothy, would go with you.
He'll go over and he'll kind of go push, not push because he can't, but he'll go through and he'll show Timothy to Ted, and he'll
Nice.
say,
Yeah, he would get in there and look at the scene. It's like, if it wasn't the Grimm, it's something else. He says, coming into the tent and taking one of Ted's pails and that's filled with some slightly dirty water and one of his dirty search and just start to clean up his face and whatnot. It's like, I'm good here. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him.
without a word, he'll reach over, give him a firm pat on the shoulder, and then he'll walk out. And he'll give the rest of the he'll give Ardeen, Meredith, and Reeves a affirmative nod.
Wait, did you say Meredith?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Matthias.
Sorry, bad names. But
It's okay, everyone does it.
Are we splitting up then?
Did the night captain say where the body's being held?
The police station?
Why don't we go check with Edward first, and then we'll head there? Does that sound like a plan?
That's probably a better idea than splitting up. So smart, Reeve.
Oh, shucks.
Okay.
So as you guys begin to head back, passing by the...
Wait,
Yes?
can I? Right before we go, I'm gonna stick my head in the tent and say, thank you, and then kind of scurry off.
Yeah, you don't even... He doesn't even get a chance to really respond to you as he just turns around and sees nothing there.
Yep, that's what I wanted.
As the scene kind of zooms out, following you guys walking back towards where Edward was, passing by the tent that Reeve demolished, and with that,
Oh.
we're gonna go on our second break. Alright, thank you guys for watching, sticking with us for the second hour. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes once more for our last hour for today. So, thank you for sticking with us, enjoying all the feels. We'll catch you guys back soon. Peace.
Really glad there was nobody in that tent when I fell on it.
What if there was?
Oh God. They're not around anymore.